Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our 4th season in career mode, we're going to be completing race 8 of 36, the Aaron's 499 at Talladega Super Speedway. Just like always, got my Talladega Super Speedway hat on. And I like to wear my hat backwards because I'm a millennial and millennials do stupid shit. But in the last episode, we went to Texas where we won. And I just zipped through the field, like the entire field in like the first half of the race. Almost got to the lead, then pit stops happened, and Mark Martin beat us off by quite a bit. We actually got beat off by a bunch of people, so that must have been a slow pit stop. But we made our way back to the field again, caught Mark Martin with a couple laps to go, and we won it, our 3rd win of the season. And before that, there was Bristol, where the game kind of handed it to me after violating me before pit stops. Tony Stewart, 26 points in front of me after Texas. He did finish in this pack of cars that was right behind me as I was tracking down Mark Martin. Mark Martin, who is in 3rd place, in front of Ricky Rudd. We got 2 Ford drivers in the top 5 right now, so that's awesome. And then there's also Jeff Burton and Matt Kenseth in the top 10. And then the first Dodge driver aside from me in the point standings is Sterling Marlin, who's tied for 10th place with Bobby Labonte right now. So, yeah, Dodge is not having the best of seasons. I think Ford and Chevy are kind of beating them. But then there's this whole awards thing. If you go to manufacture, it says that Dodge is having the best of seasons over Chevy by like 2. I'm not even in the points lead. I don't know why this is. Like I have control of everything. Driver spec levels, we got rid of a bunch of our rivals, or at least their high ratings whenever we went to Texas, because it was a bit of a clean race. You know, Bristol caused a lot of rivals. And now we're going to Talladega, so I think even more of these are about to go away. We got Tony Stewart's Alliance up to 100% at Texas, which is the reason why it took us so long to get to the lead on Mark Martin. If I hadn't spent so long on that, we probably would have gotten up front with like 4 to go or 5 to go for all we know. I'm using the regular Bill Elliott paint scheme from 2002 in this episode because it's the only one that I haven't used yet, and there's also the fact where I keep on refraining myself from using it because it sucks. I'm going to go ahead and punish myself for the past few races that I've won that probably don't deserve either of them. Like, no. At least Bristol. I don't think I deserved that, but the game says I did. We got a fresh chassis, fresh engine. The body is really used, but it's better than the one that is fresh because everything's just all out of whack in my shop right now. I don't know what the hell is going on. That's just the way things are. Car rating is 82. That should be good enough for a win, but we've got a lot of cars to pass, so let's see what we can do. We got Kevin Harvick on the pole next to Robbie Gordon. Those 2 Richard Childress drivers. That's interesting. Green flag is out, and we are underway for 18 laps here at Talladega Super Speedway. Waiting for myself to get a run as these guys check up somewhere, because that usually happens at the start of Talladega races in this game. Getting a bit of a run right here on the bottom because the top is slowing down. I'm just going to share draft with a Richard Childress driver that's completely on the other side of the field. Dang. If I had done qualifying, then that would be completely different. Okay, we got to stack up. We're passing everyone down on the bottom. Now we got people cycling up to the top, and things are still stacking up a good bit here. Just don't want it to split up too much, because if the field splits up, then that actually takes quite a while to bring things back together, sharing the draft and stuff. The less times it does that, the better. Right now, I'm going to pass Brian Vickers, who's qualified better than usual. Now, Mark Martin started in the back of the field as well, so that kind of prevents the whole Ford thing from being good. Also, Matt Kenseth, I see him behind me. I didn't look at all of them as I was making my way through the field, but yeah, the 4 drivers, the ones that we need to finish up front, starting in the back. That sucks. Right now, I'm just in the draft to Kevin Grubb. We've already passed like 13 cars since the race started, and counting. Things just keep on checking up, and we're avoiding it whenever it happens. Golly, Elliott Tyler pulling some stupid shit on Jeff Green. Okay, I'm going underneath him. I'm going. Okay, don't drive up into him. Okay, I'm going to follow Kyle Petty, who's all over the darn place, by the way. Don't lose the freaking draft. He got to run on the bottom. I need someone to pull me right here. First, is it going to be Casey Mears, or is Kyle Petty going to let me stick with him? Yeah, that's making a big gap in the field behind me. It's just some drivers, they move all over the darn place and causes crap like that. Now Casey Mears has got to block me. I'm on his bumper. Oh my goodness, I'm on his bumper. We're getting there. A bit of a gap forming a few cars ahead of us, so that sucks. As long as I've got some cars to work with, we should be fine. making good progress right now. Oh my, Casey Mears. Casey fucking Mears. What the fuck? I drive a Dodge, you drive a Dodge. What's the deal, man? Yeah, there's that gap I was talking about. I could see it happening. Am I, like, actually talented? Do I actually know things about NASCAR? Like, the fact I was able to predict that. Dang it. Kyle Petty, you're a jackass. You drive a Dodge. I drive a Dodge. It doesn't matter what kind of car you drive these days. You come to a super speedway, you just treat people like shit. Like, it is EA Sports, so, like, they're not that good. Okay, I'm going to push Kyle Petty towards some cars in front of me, and we are closing in rather quickly just because we're doing this, so that's great. I'm going to want to slingshot past him once we close in enough. I think this should do it. Come on. I'll get Sterling Marlin. He's going down to the bottom. Well, there's Ricky Rudd, kind of middle of the road right now. Okay. Dang it, Sterling Marlin, what the heck are you doing? Like, I was thinking of going up to the top, and he went up to the top, and then I'm like, okay, I'll go to the bottom, but he's like so slow that we hit him. Trying to go around him, and he's trying to make sure that I drive into him. Like, what am I supposed to do? Well, we've made, like, epic progress right now. Like, things have, they could have been much worse. We've got to get around right here. Clear this guy so I get behind Bobby Labonte before it's too late. Bobby Labonte in his Frankenstein paint scheme? I don't know. No, that's a Jurassic Park car. Okay. I'm trying to stick with him. He's kind of all over the darn place. He's kind of getting away. Pull me. Pull me. Pull me. Well, I can't do anything else. There's a big gap of cars behind me. I can't go anywhere if you lose me. Dang it.
Some of the leaders are coming in together.
Yeah, almost all these guys are going down pit road, so it's my opportunity to close that gap that I couldn't a while ago. Don't speed into pit road, but we're going to make up some time right here. There we go. Oh, and then the caution happens. Well, I'm going to abort pit road because I don't want something stupid to happen to me because I took my pit stop when pit road was closed or some shit. I mean, if it's closed and I'm already on it, then I don't know. And all these guys are already on pit road, but I don't know. Maybe it'd be a good idea to pit, like, once, like, the replay is shown and everything. And I know it was something that happened behind us. You know, someone crashing into somebody. Wish I had gotten to see it or something like that. Hermie Sadler. I hate fantasy drivers too. I understand your anger. It's like this thing, like if a caution comes out while they're about to enter pit road, they go flying up the track. But if they're already on pit road, I think they enter their pit stall, but they don't do anything. So I think that's what causes the whole running out of field crap. So it really doesn't matter how fast their pit stop is, though, does it? Johnny Benson beat me off, but did Johnny Benson come on pit road behind me or in front of me? Because if he was behind me, then that's an insanely fast pit stop. Okay, we're behind all these guys, but I am expecting tons of cars to drive really slow within the next few seconds. I really am. There we go. Oh my god, there we go. I'm on the apron. I don't like this. Oh shit. Oh shit. Now I'll go to the high side. Why is it so predictable? Can we have another caution for someone like just being stopped on the racetrack? Because if they run out of gas early enough, that can cause like them to come to a stop and bring out another caution. Okay, so I'm in P2. Is that Hermie Sadler? Please tell me that's Hermie Sadler. That looks like Hermie Sadler. No, it's Joe Nemechek. Okay. It's a black car. Or it looks like a black car from here. It's so dark. See, if a caution comes out, I'd like to see if I can beat him to the line, but he's a bit of a distance away. So, was that a smart idea or no? Like, maybe it like didn't really matter. Like, that was probably going to happen either way, so. Well, please don't throw a caution before I get to this pass on Joe Nemechek. Okay, there we go. We're going to pass him right here. I'm taking the lead at Talladega. Guys, we're going to win this race. We're going to win this race. If we don't win this race, this game is stupid. I mean, we already know the game's stupid because that shit just happened. All those slow cars, they're in turn 3. I think they might be on the apron, not actually on the track, but I could be wrong. Yeah, there's a bunch of them on the apron. Someone's on the track. Joe Nemechek's like, oh, no, you ain't doing that to me, JC. Okay, yeah, they're all on the apron. One of these guys, Kenny Wallace, is merging onto the track whenever he's only going like 2 miles an hour. Okay, maybe someone, I was about to say, maybe someone will crash into one of them. There's the caution I was waiting for. EA Sports, it's in the game. I predicted this. I mean, we all predict this. It's likely. That's the fancy driver that got his ass smashed a while ago, and because of that, he has less power, so his car came to a stop sooner, I suppose. I thought that someone crashed into it. It just seems to be the case where, like, he just lost power right there. Brian Vickers is trying to beat him into pit road, and he looks like he was succeeding. I'm gonna pit again so I can make it to the end of the race. But I honestly hope that it's not one of those cases where a bunch of people don't pit and we have so many cautions where that there's like a restart and then they're able to beat me. Do you have any more cars running out of fuel in this race or what? Like, I don't know. If any of these guys in front of me runs out of fuel, that's so bullshit because like they had their pit stops of about the same length as mine and whatever. But yeah, I'm betting that if there's a caution, it's for someone behind us, and it could be for debris because that can't happen now. Right now, I'm just trying to get this restart going. We've got 4 laps to go. Ashton Lewis is blocking me. Come on, man. Like, long lost cousin over here, JC1424. He doesn't need to deal with this. Okay, I'm pushing Ashton Lewis to the lead. What? Ashton Lewis, you are stupid. You are so stupid. I think he just ruined my race. I'm about to bump draft him to the lead, and I'm like, hey, what if we push him to the win? And then he did that, so never mind. I need someone to work with in the next 3 laps to get me back up there, and I don't think it's going to happen. Ashton Lewis. Okay, we got another caution. I lost a spot at that restart, so this is not going to end the race under caution, but I don't know what the hell that was for. It might have been debris. You damaged my race car, idiot. Kenny Wallace, his ass fell off. What the hell is Kevin Grubb doing? He's about to take another pit stop. Just weird timing, but okay. Okay then, no, I'm not pitting. And why is the race over? We had 3 laps left. We had 3 laps left. Oh, whatever. I got a top 5. Yay. Top 5. That's good. Good for you, Jody Machek with the win. And as expected, we are the new points leader over Tony Stewart by 22 points, which means he probably only finished like somewhere like in the top 15, maybe not like much worse than that. Kevin Harvick got up to 3rd place. Ricky Rudd's still in the top 5. Mark Martin is gone. He's in 7th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. didn't lose any ground in the points or whatever. He's 6th. Jeff Burton's still in the top 10. Matt Kenseth is in 11th now, so he's not in the top 10 anymore. Where's our Dodge driver, Sterling Marlin? 16th. Golly, and this game thinks that like Dodge is having like the best of all seasons as far as manufacturers. Oh, well, Ward Burton's 14th, so I forgot about that. Am I missing another Dodge driver in here? Like, anyone? No? Golly. Please tell me, like, it's changed the manufacturer to Chevy. Like, come on, try to make sense, game, really? Yeah, alright, see, that makes sense. Chevy is winning the manufacturer championship. Like, let's be legit here, don't be stupid. And, driver respect levels. Ashton Lewis hates me. That was all your fault. You drove off the track while I was pushing to the lead, then cut across my nose. Like, no fucking way that was my fault at all. Like, that's just you being stupid. I don't know, maybe his car is so freaking slow that he just didn't know how to drive it, and he's trying to be fast, and whenever I give him speed, he doesn't know what to do with it. Well, Tony Stewart's still a big ally of mine. We got rid of a bunch of our rivals. We made one big new one, which wasn't supposed to happen. But going into Martinsville, all set and ready to refresh the list, make a bunch of rivals trying to pass so many freaking cars there. Be back in the Muppets Dodge, and we're still with this car, even though the package sponsor is unhappy. Happiness 48. So I think one finish, like outside the top 10 or whatever, it'll probably end the contract and we'll have to get a new one. At least that's what I assume. Shop additions, 3 races left until the laser scanner comes in. Garage, we don't have any work to do in here. We got 1 race left until this is done being built. And right now I'm repairing something, and this if repaired would be 84. What's this gonna be whenever it's done? 83. So I shouldn't have repaired that. I mean, maybe I should have just like left it here and then got rid of this one. I should just got rid of it once I was done with it, because this is gonna be better after all. If, I don't know, I guess I'll just get rid of whatever one I feel like getting rid of at the time. Whatever is not as good. So we're gonna be using this for a second race in the next episode, which is gonna come out next week, probably on like Tuesday or something, I guess. And we got 3 races left till this is done being built. 1 race until this is done being repaired. 86 power and stuff. What is this again? Yeah, 90 power. I am excited to be racing with that. That's going to come in handy whenever we go to, I guess, not California, because we're not going to have the time to race at California because it's still 3 races left or something. I'm not sure. I guess Charlotte's a fast track, but I really don't need that much speed there. I should be able to win at Charlotte just like we did at Texas. Michigan, it'll come in handy at Michigan, that's for sure. And then this is still better. We just did our 3rd race on that thing, and it's still better than this one. That's fresh. This game, this weird-ass game. Well, thanks for watching this, I guess not surprisingly weird-ass episode of my career mode on NASCAR Thunder 2004. I was kind of half expecting something stupid like that to happen, but we're the points leader now because this game's glitches. We could have a caution glitch like that happen at Martinsville too, because they leave the pit road and stuff like that. So I might just like pull away to a freaking 100-point lead after the next race, or I could lose a bunch of ground because it's hard to make your way through traffic at a short track like this. It all depends on luck and circumstance and coincidences. See you next time. That's that, and episode over.